Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're here at the William Willett Aquatic Center for the second match of the day. It's the USA University squad there in the white caps taking on the LA Athletic Club. Dean Quintal and Greg Meskel here with you from the William Willett Aquatic Center. This is LA in the blue, controlling the opening sprint and getting things started on offense. Big field block there on the try from Anthony DeBow, and it'll go back to University.
Looked like, I think that was Ben Halleck on the field block.
2016 Olympian. On the other end now, here's Thomas Dunston, another Rio Olympian. A little fake, and he's off the mark. Goes high on that lob attempt.
Looks like we've got about 3 or 4 Olympians. 4 Olympians, I think, on this university team.
Yeah, talented group. Dunston, Halleck, Luca Cupido, and McQuinn Barron. Shot clock to 6 now. From the outside, that's wide left on the attempt there from Connor Vergy.
So we have 5 Olympians. We also got Alex Rolsa on this team.
Yep, you're correct. Alex Rolsa in the mix as well. This is the young guns from Rio 2016 for Team USA on this university squad. Just a drop. And the shot clock will expire. Rolsa will toss it aside. I don't think Cupido could believe that he couldn't hang on to that ball.
Yeah, he was going to get up his patented big wind-up, get out of the water and fire it, and just squeeze the ball a little too hard. Came out of the hand.
Here's DeBow moving in. Left-hander off the post and in, Ryder Roberts. And we have our first goal as the LA Athletic Club converts the UCLA Bruin connecting.
A nice shot there from Roberts. We get a look here. It looked like maybe the goalkeeper guessed the wrong way, Drew Holland there. Thought Roberts was going to shoot near side. Went cross cage with it.
Yeah, 2 of the top recent college goalies in this game right now. Drew Holland out of Stanford starting for University, and then Garrett Danner from UCLA starting for the Athletic Club. Inside opportunity here, and a penalty called as Ben Halleck, wearing number 17, has come on, and he worked inside past Jarls.
Chandler Jarls. And Max Irving going to step up to take the penalty.
So Bruin versus Bruin here, as Irving will come on to try and even things, get University on the board with their first goal. And he does just that. We're tied at 1.
I think the official there let Irving kind of slide inside and make it a little easier on himself. I don't think that was quite 5 meters when he let that thing go.
Irving will take it, and so will the University squad as they've evened the game at 1. Entry pass inside there, tipped away. Looking to post up was Jordan Thompson, our former USC athlete. Here's Johnny Hooper now on the move. Hooper to the hoop, and that's in the back of the net. A 2-1 lead. University has scored 2 straight.
Great legs there by Hooper. Got up big and stayed up and was able to attack the cage there and put it top shelf.
And substitutions now. LA Athletic Club will get into their bench. You talked about the depth of this LA Athletic Club squad, and a lot of recent college athletes on this team. A couple of up-and-comers as well in the high school ranks.
Yeah, you look at it, look up and down the roster, and some of these guys are actually still in college, probably graduating here coming up mid-year in May. But all of them are. You got Nick Bell. He's still in college. Chandler Jarls, but a lot of these other guys just got out of school last year.
Yeah, just finished up their last college season back in December. And University, as the name might imply, guys that are in the college mix right now. The exclusion there will go against the athletic club, and it'll go against Josh Tice. Power play here for University. So chance to go ahead 3-1. Irving around the way now. Skip, and that's field block, just devoured there by Thomas Gilfillan. Men's Olympic team head coach Dan Adovicic coaching this University squad in this game.
Yeah, nice field block there from Gilfillan, taking away that near side post, which he's responsible for there.
Shot clock about to expire, and DeBow won't get it off. And the athletic club turns it over. And the ball back to Drew Holland. And here's Hooper moving in. Again, unguarded, has all kinds of room. Inside 5, and he buries it. Bar down and in, and a couple for Johnny Hooper and the University team, now ahead 4-1.
Hooper's just too dangerous from that distance. I mean, he picked the ball up about 6 meters, and Hooper, another guy who just moves incredibly well in the water. If I look around, we talked about Paul Reynolds in the game before. Hooper is the same type of player. He's able to get separation, just incredible legs, and to help move inside there and put it away from 4 meters. Danner didn't have much of a chance there.
And correction now, a 3-1 lead for University, not 4-1. LA Athletic Club working towards 2 meters, trying to get the ball inside. This is Ryder Roberts, has the 1 goal, and he's in a battle. That'll be an exclusion. We'll go against Duncan Lind, the big man from Long Beach State. And a power play here for the LA Athletic Club. Here's Nick Bell. Roberts now takes a look, moves it around. Vergi, another left-hander in this mix. Bell, that's deflected, field block. Good defense there from University to knock it away. And they will call for time. Coach Adovicic looking to talk things over with his group. 3-1 the lead for USA University.
You mentioned the field block there. I wasn't sure if that was Cupido or Rolsa who made that block, but they were both up big, taking away that near side there.
So we talked about some of the athletes on this University squad, some of the athletes on the LA Athletic Club squad for University. You mentioned the 5 Olympians and then some of the top players in the college game. You touched on Johnny Hooper from the champion Cal Bears, Nick Carnelia as well. Duncan Lind, who we just saw from Long Beach State, Holland from Stanford. So a good mix of athletes. Ben Stevenson from Pacific has spent time in the national team program. And then the Athletic Club, in some respects, a bit of an all-star team here from some of the recent NCAA champs. If you look back at the UCLA back-to-back run or the USC 5-peat that they were able to string together.
Yeah, most of the team seems to be littered with UCLA and SC guys. There's a couple Pepperdine guys sprinkled in there, and a couple local high school kids who will be, moving on to playing college this next year. We see University team back in the front court with 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Still 2:20 to go, first quarter. Cupido drops the ball once more. He'll get it over to Dunston. Keeper was out for a moment. Dunston tries to go cross cage. It's off the post. And the rebound controlled by LA Athletic Club. They're coached by Brian Flax, also the Harvard Westlake water polo coach. Very successful high school program in Southern California.
Backhand knocked down nicely by Holland. Sweneveld couldn't get much on that.
1:40 to go. First quarter, Dunston. He'll swing to Cupido. Cupido goes inside. That's Alex Rolso working in there. And he'll draw an exclusion. 6-on-5 coming for University.
Connor Vergie off to the penalty box. See if University team can capitalize here. There's
Good look
Rolso.
in front, but Rolso's field blocked. Nice job turning him away. That was Ryder Roberts.
It seemed like an almost certain goal, and those two defenders just closed in, and Roberts was able to get a big paw on that.
And the athletic club will call for time and talk some things over here with their coach, Brian Flax. LA Athletic Club, great story this year in 2017. Just a new club on the scene, and they were profiled on USA Water Polo TV earlier this year. You can watch that feature at youtube.com/USAWP. But just the efforts of Flax and Wes Kading and others on this club to get it up and running and to bring together new players. And they've hosted tournaments and camps and clinics to recruit new athletes, and really trying to put together another entry to compete with the likes of the Olympic Club, the New York Athletic Club, some of these storied club programs in water polo, and they have the support, of course, of the Los Angeles Athletic Club.
Yeah, really amazing that it, there hasn't been a dominant club team from Southern California, this being the hotbed of water polo in the United States. Most of the national team players playing for New York Athletic Club, and then, you get a couple national team players with Olympic Club, but it seems like a lot of the top college players always heading in those two directions, or former college players.
And it's been some time since the Newport Water Polo Foundation was a dominant program.
Yeah.
To kind of hold the interest in Southern California, but also that was a lot of just largely UC Irvine athletes, as opposed to this club is pulling from a variety of schools.
Absolutely.
35 seconds to play, first quarter. Bad pass from Irving. Easy takeaway there for Alex Wanneveld.
And you talked about the Newport Water Polo Foundation. That's kind of what now like New York Athletic Club is, where a ton of national team players would play for Newport Water Polo Foundation, and just so happened that majority of them went to UCI.
That was an Olympic factory when it came to men's water polo for many years. Carnelia inside the two, is the call? No,
Contrafoul.
Contrafoul, excuse me.
Yeah.
And that'll bring an end to the first quarter with a save from Drew Holland. So one in the books, University versus LA Athletic Club, and the college crew. University ahead at 3-1. We'll take a timeout and return with the second quarter. You're watching live from Irvine, California on USA Water Polo TV.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org. Second quarter about to begin. National League Championship weekend, and it's the 4 versus 5 matchup. USA University, LA Athletic Club. Dean Quintal and Greg Meskel here with you from the William Willett Aquatic Center on a wonderful day in Irvine, California. Thanks for joining us. That's Ethan Wojciechowski controlling the sprint there for the LA Athletic Club. One of the high schoolers on this team out of Huntington Beach High School, and the squad in blue will start things off. Anthony DeBow just can't hang on. We've seen a couple of drops here.
And just like Cupido in the first quarter.
This will lead to a counter, long outlet, and here is Cupido on the skip. Too much on it, sails it over the cage on the bounce. Danner didn't get a touch on it, and the ball back to the Athletic Club. Here's Vergy. So Vergy moving in. He'll give off to Nick Bell. Left-hander waves it around and swings to DeBow. DeBow from the outside, that's off the bar.
I don't know if Cupido might have got a piece of that.
Either way, missed the cage. Glancing off the bar and away. And the ball back to Cupido and University. Here's Alex Rolso. Inside Halleck, the backhand, and Danner saw that coming, bats it away. Men's national team was training this past week at altitude in Colorado Springs, the home of the U.S. Olympic Committee. Got a chance there to train with a larger group and getting out of the Colorado area before some more winter weather moving in, but enjoying their experience there with Coach Dovicic and the rest of the squad.
It should be easy for them, having trained at altitude, you know, plenty of oxygen here at sea level.
And the ball turns over. Holland will control. We'll see a lifetime sub. Duncan Lind will return. It's a formidable guy at 2 meters. I've seen him in some of his college games with the 49ers, and he is a tough cover.
Yeah, he's a big human being, that's for sure.
And I know as lost weight throughout his college career, gotten himself into better shape. They try and go inside, and blue caps everywhere. Ryder Roberts takes that one away.
I'm not sure what Cupido was thinking there. The defender was right in front of the center. Looks like that Nick Bell moving into 2 meters there.
Yeah, posted now. Roberts waving it around. And it's tipped out. Holland gets a piece of it. New shot clock here. maybe they're pacing themselves here, Dean, but this doesn't feel like the most intense game we ever saw.
Yeah, not at all. It's pretty slow. We're not seeing much in the way of the counterattack, and just kind of they seem content to just go down and set up their front court.
And you kind of wonder if we're headed to one of those games where everyone cranks it up for the fourth quarter. What a shot there. DeBow threads the needle through the block, through Holland. And it's a 3-2 game as LA gets a much-needed goal.
Yeah, from our vantage point here, it looked like he was going to shoot it cross cage and just came back inside.
Rolsa has the hand up, but he goes around that, and then he goes past Holland, who might have been screened out there by the defender in the way.
Well, LA Athletic cuts the lead in half to 3-2.
Yeah, low-scoring affair here as we work towards halftime. Under 5 to play in the first half. And goalie out Danner as that one skips along the water. He's able to take it away. Halleck was looking to set up.
Yeah, pass a little too strong there, but Danner with his cat-like reflexes was out of the goal. Danner's always moved very well, and you've seen him steal the ball so many times out of center.
He's another guy, he's not a 6'5" goalie there in the cage, but he can move. He uses that speed to his advantage.
Yeah, he
anticipates well.
Speed and great legs. You see a lot of goalies in the 6'5", 6'6" range. Danner might be 6'1", but covers the cage really well with his anticipation and quickness.
On the move after the Holland save, University, Johnny Hooper. Irving can't hang on. Halleck setting up, a little sidearm delivery, and he draws an exclusion as the blue caps converge. That'll be Jarrell's going off for LA, and a power play here for University under 4 to go, first half. Hooper, that's field blocked. Ryder Roberts has gotten his hand on a couple now.
Yeah, they didn't move the defense there. Just Hooper made a couple fakes, and you had 3 guys back there with their arms up. Really tough to get it by everybody.
An exclusion in transition. And LA will call for time. Looking to tie things up here. They trail 3-2. 3:28 to play in the first half. More action to follow as we work through the opening round here of the National League playoffs. Told you our first game, Olympic Club, a 14-7 winner over USA Academy, so they are into the semifinal. One of 2 semifinals coming up at 3:30 p.m. today, and they'll play the winner of this game. But the rest of our morning session, Alumni takes on USA Collegiate. That's the 2 versus 7, but I think a sneaky matchup there. You don't want to underestimate that Collegiate squad even at the 7th seed. And then the 3rd place ranked team, the New York Athletic Club, will take on USA Junior. That'll be at 1 p.m. And then we'll have a pause for another ODP exhibition match, and that will lead us into the afternoon where we'll determine our semifinalists for this afternoon and then our finalists in the title game for tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, a lot of great action here today, Greg. We had all the top players in the United States in one place, which is great to see.
LA on the advantage coming out of the timeout. 3:15 to play. First half. Big windup from Virgie, but he's field blocked. And the sides come even. Halleck returns. I want to thank all of our viewers for tuning in. We know we have folks on the East Coast watching, and we wish you warmer weather whenever it may arrive.
We finally got our warm weather here in Southern California this week, Greg. Usually we always get some nice weather in January and February, but a lot of rain this year, so it's welcome the sunshine.
Yeah, some much needed precipitation for the California, both north and south areas. After dealing with a very long drought, but back to sunny days here for the National League Finals. Here's Roberts cruising in. Carnelia comes over to defend. Thought about firing it down to 2 meters. Instead, DeBow breaks free. He'll surge forward, goes lob, and the touch is there for Anthony DeBow. We've got a tie game, as the big man has his second goal of the match, and we're even at 3.
Yeah, DeBow, he was posting up there with Hooper and was able to hold inside, and Hooper was just at a disadvantage with nothing he could do.
Anthony DeBow, often considered one of the best center defenders in his time at UCLA, but also has some offensive capabilities.
Yeah, quite a physical mismatch there between him and Hooper. It felt like the wing defender should have helped back, so I think that's Hooper needs to take it upon himself to call back for help there. There's Danner again, out of the goal to steal.
Aggressive, and LA will have a bit of an advantage here if they hurry. Danner moving ahead. Josh Tice, Long Beach State 49er. Looking inside for Nick Bell, who's trying to work his way inside 5 meters. Gilfillan there. With time winding down, he's going to run out of time, and we'll leave this one aside with the shot clock expiring. All tied at 3 between the LA Athletic Club and USA University. Long outlet pass now. Here's Ben Stevenson on the move. Stevenson looks to dip the head. That's all Garrett Danner needed. Looking for a foul or a call. In the meantime, Danner takes the ball.
Yeah, great job by Danner. He's able to go from vertical to horizontal and lunge out and make that steal.
Here's Bell. Vergie, now around the way they work it, Chase McCall. With 4 on the clock, the lefty is stopped by Holland. Holland eyes up, immediately looking to launch that counterattack. And we'll get a timeout called. University will call for time with under a minute to play in the first half in what has become a low-scoring but a competitive game here, 3-3 between University and the LA Athletic Club. Big summer coming up for the men's national team and Dana Dovicic and some of the guys in the LA Athletic Club into consideration as well for the national team at that senior level. Team USA will be busy with the Intercontinental Tournament coming up in April. Poor guys have to go to the Gold Coast in Australia to take part in that event.
Yeah, terrible place to have to go play water
polo.
polo.
We're being very sarcastic. One of the more beautiful places on earth. And then the FINA World League Super Final, and that leads up to the FINA World Championships in Budapest, Hungary this July. So an opportunity here for Team USA to get back on the scene internationally after a long layoff following Rio. And excited for those events coming up. Rosters to be announced in the coming weeks and months for the various events. Under a minute to play, out of the timeout. University on the move here. Here's Carnelia. Stevenson, they play catch on the perimeter. Shot clock to 3, they gotta go, but a push-off is the call, so no shot attempt. And the ball back to Los Angeles.
Yeah, 1 possession left here for LA.
About a 1-second differential between the shot and game clock. Is barely separated. In the meantime, LA goes to work. Here's Bell. Rolsa trying to tip that one away. Bell will take the shot. Hollins there with the left hand. 6 seconds left. Last chance for University. Holland looking for help. He'll take it himself. Danner knocks it down, and we are through 2 quarters here at the National League Championship, and it's all even between the LA Athletic Club and USA University. Nice job there by LA. They scored 2 unanswered in the second to rally back and even things here. Third quarter coming up next. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're watching the National League Championship Tournament right here live on USA Water Polo TV.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org. Third quarter about to begin. USA Water Polo National League Championship Tournament action. It's the 4 vs. 5 matchup. LA Athletic Club, USA University, all even at 3. A good game as expected, a close one. Dean Quintal, Greg Meskel here with you. Thanks for joining us on Facebook Live. Don't forget live stats at thefosh.net, THEFOSH.net, and you can follow along. Find out who's scoring, who's doing what in each of these games from a stats perspective. Also, a correction, I earlier mentioned USC winning 5 in a row. It was, in fact, 6 in a row. Don't want to discredit the men of Troy on that amazing run of NCAA titles.
Quite an accomplishment, that's for sure.
That's how you know that you've done well. If you're winning so many titles in a row, you have to kind of remember, wait, was it 5 in a row, 6 in a row? They're just a talented program, but a ball under the call there. Nice job. Danner coming out as the teams have switched ends. LA in the blue and University in the white, but after Cal winning last year and then UCLA winning 2 in a row, now it's USC hungry to get back to the top of the NCAA title heap.
Yeah, and they're going to probably be the odds-on favorite next year. I mean, they lose one player in Nick Bell and bring that whole team back.
Yeah.
So they'll definitely have a strong team.
Jordan Thompson powers his way in for a goal, speaking of USC, and a 4-3 lead. So University led 3-1 after 1, and now it is LA ahead 4-3. So they've scored 3 unanswered.
We've got a goal change for University. Speaking of USC, McQuinn Barron replacing Drew Holland.
Yeah, the 2016 Olympian has come on. Was the backup in Rio to Merrill Moses, but did see his fair share of time. And one of the guys you'd expect to be in goal for Team USA going forward, especially this summer in Budapest. It's an exclusion there on LA. Roberts goes out, and a 6-on-5 here for University. Hooper can't hang on there. Dunston goes up high to get it, looking for Halleck inside. Not to be. Good passing here, but the sides are coming even. Cupido lob attempt. Danner saw it the whole way.
Very tough angle there for Cupido to throw up a lob. It wasn't the best of lobs either.
Yeah, Danner ready for that the whole time.
Looks like we might have a little mismatch here. Fortunately, Halleck knocked the ball away as Bell was posting up Irving.
And now Barron can take a look and fire this one down the pool. Looking for Rolsa. His shot's off the post. And Danner controls. Danner thought about going long distance to Irving. Decides against it. Actually, not to Irving. I'm thinking of UCLA here. He was thinking about Bell.
I feel like Rolsa might have been a little too aggressive there. He had Hooper moving across the goal. He possibly could have dropped it right into him.
Now they get it into Bell. 3 white caps and tipped away. Rolsa doesn't see the ball there. Now he catches up with it. First couple of minutes gone by, third quarter. Here's Dunston. Ethan Wojciechowski draped on him, and then a bad pass looking for Cupido, and Ryder Roberts is there. And we'll see a sub here during play for LA as Thompson will go out and Clayton Snyder will come on. Former Pepperdine Wave.
It's the first time I've seen Snyder in the water this year in some time. I think he took a little time off, and now he's back into it, really honing his acting skills.
Yeah, I mean, that is his claim to fame. Really, water polo is secondary. As the ball turns over there, Snyder, of course, very well known for being one of the major characters on the old Lizzie McGuire show when he was younger, and then went and did college, and now has started to work his way back into the acting scene.
As again, Danner out of the cage on the steal.
Must be something, water polo and acting that go well together. Olympian Shea Buckner has also gone full steam ahead into acting.
That's what I've heard. I haven't seen him in anything. Don't know what he's in. Maybe you have, Greg, but I was actually speaking with somebody about that not too long ago.
We'll have to get a hold of his IMDb page, but I do know that he has been in an episode of Workaholics, for example, the Comedy Central show, but has a couple of other things in the pipeline. Not the water polo, but the film pipeline, if you will. So we'll be keeping an eye out for those shows and movies coming up. Halleck off the mark there.
Didn't even draw any of the woodwork there either. Just sailed it way wide right.
3:28 to play, third quarter. Only one goal so far in this quarter. It's from LA. That's how they went ahead 4-3 as Barron turns away Roberts.
Roberts shot from the post up in the three-post, blocked by USA University's new goalie, McQuinn Barron.
Hooper looks inside, and Halleck working his way around defenders. Wave off the goal there. There's an exclusion first. Halleck using a legit football swim move there to get around the defender.
Yeah, it was a surprise move because he had inside water on the other side and brought it back across the defender and was able to get inside on the other side. Nice little off-speed hesitation shot by Irving there, catching Danner sleeping a bit. Danner didn't even move.
Max Irving evens the score here. We're all tied at 4. That's the second for Max Irving.
Danner didn't even flinch. There were no hands up on defense to help him out either.
Never even saw it, as Halleck will check out and take a breather. 3:02 to play, third quarter. Alumni and collegiate to follow. This is Danny McClintock moving into the offensive end. Their former UCLA athlete.
You see McQuinn here playing way out of the goal.
And daring someone here to let it fly from the outside. Roberts takes him up on it and knocks it down.
That's just when he's that far out, he was a good 1.5 meters out, and it's he's cut the angle down on the shooter, and it's going to be difficult to get by. And when the ball was up top, he was all the way out at 2 meters.
Try and go cross, looking for Carnelia, and he'll track it down into the corner. Here's Warren Snyder. Bad pass there on the water. Stevenson will have to toss it aside. Here's Roberts getting things underway for LA with under 2 to play in the third.
I really haven't seen a game where there's been such a lack of a transition game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Roberts from the outside. Yeah, I mean, have we seen a counter? Certainly not a counter goal, I don't believe.
No, not at all. But I don't even know a counterattack.
Slow and steady wins the race, apparently, between USA University and the LA Athletic Club, and a timeout will be called here by University. With 1:39 to play, third quarter. Yeah, it's almost kind of lulling you to sleep here a little bit. This attack on each side. You haven't seen the up and down. To their credit, both teams do have formidable big men to work through at around 2 meters.
Yeah, absolutely. But they've also got a lot of speed on both teams, and you're not seeing it out here. Maybe when it comes to the fourth quarter, they've been saving it up for the fourth quarter.
That could be a little older than some of the athletes in our last game on the academy side, so maybe just trying to pace themselves here, turn things loose in that fourth quarter. Max Irving, Johnny Hooper, all the goals for University. And then on the LA side of things, DeBow with 2. And Ryder Roberts and Jordan Thompson with the others. Power play here for University. Barron will put it in play.
We got Cupido and Hooper switch positions from the last power play.
Cupido likes this spot. Dunston now moving along that 2 meter area. Irving tries to draw him in. He'll get a chance. Side's coming even. Field blocked away. Great team defense there from Los Angeles.
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't move the ball as much as they could have to get the defense off balance.
The shot block was number 3, Chandler Gerald.
Just about a minute to go, third quarter. All even at 4 between University and LA. Here's Vergy.
DeBow setting 2 meters, 4, LA
Got
Athletic
DeBow in at center.
McClintock tries to go skip from distance. That sails over the goal.
just under a minute left in the 3rd period.
And here's Barron. He'll move to Dunston, who'll have a chance if he steps in. He'll go across the way, looking for Rolsa. Gets it right back. Dunston buries it, waving it around and connecting for a 5-4 lead. So University goes back in front,
Scores a goal on the counterattack.
holding their first lead since back in the first half.
The 5-4 lead.
The good counter by Dunston. He was guarding DeBow back at center on the other end, and took it all the way down to about 3 meters. Made DeBow swim with him. And DeBow might have been a little tired having to work so hard down in at center, and then had to swim all the way. Nobody helped him out, pick his man up.
So 2 in a row there from University. LA had gone ahead 4-3 in the second half, and now University has battled back. They've gone ahead 5-4, 33 seconds left. LA looking for a chance here to draw even at the end of this third quarter. And all signs would point to a competitive fourth on the way. More water polo coming up as we finish the first round of the National League playoffs here with 2 more games this morning, and then that'll lead us into our semifinals. We already know the Olympic Club has advanced to the semis, and one team from this game moving on to play that Olympic Club squad coming up at 3:30. Back to live action. 3 seconds separate game and shot clock. LA can take this all the way down to just about the end if they like.
At the 3 post, Chandler Gerald.
Here's DeBow,
At the 2 post.
Vergy, and now Roberts. Couple of post-up options here as Jarrell's now looking to create some space. They'll go Vergy, 7 on the clock. Running out of time, it's to Roberts with 2, and Barron catches that one center cage. He'll let it fly. It's knocked down by Danner, and we've come to the end of 3. University surging ahead in the third quarter. They go in front 5-4 as we come to the end of 3. Fourth quarter coming up. We're back after this. You're watching live on USA Water Polo TV.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd. You're a member, and credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
Fourth quarter underway between USC University and LA Athletic Club, and University left early, so LA will take this one on the sprint and trailing by a goal, looking to draw even. Dean Quintal and Greg Meskel joining you from the Willett Aquatic Center in Irvine. National League Championship Tournament, first round action here, the 4-5 matchup. One of the things to keep an eye on over these final 8 minutes, will anyone look to use speed to their advantage? It has been a slow, plodding game, a lot of half-court offense. Will anyone look to counter?
Yeah, we've got, just as you say that, Greg, we've got Irving streaking down the far side of the pool.
Yeah, here's someone going to turn on the Jets. Irving moving in and scores it.
Oh, they call it contra foul.
They wave it off right as he was about to shoot that ball. Offensive foul called. And LA Athletic Club dodges a bullet there. That was a good-looking move from Max Irving.
Well, didn't see where that happened. Focused on Irving.
Yeah, guessing away from the ball.
Coast to coast.
Shot clock about to expire, and it does. LA can't get a shot off. So in addition to countering, perhaps defense going to go up another level here in the final 8. Entry inside. Big turn. Halleck looking to make room, but it's deflected away. And Coach Flax instructing his team to go. He's looking for movement here. Roberts moving. Nearly stolen by Halleck, who was trying the play, and it does. And here comes a break for University. They've got a 2-on-1. Irving leading the pack. Halling is going to take out the defender in the way, and it's going to be a 1-on-none now. Irving moving in to Danner. Irving scores it. And University goes in front 6-4, and that was a 2-on-1 developing, and then Halleck decided just to take DeBow out of that play, and it left Max Irving 1-on-none, and he scores.
Just as we expected, Greg, they saved the counterattack for the fourth quarter. We saw two back-to-back counterattacks by Irving there.
A hat trick there for Max Irving, Long Beach, California native, not too far from home.
So University team with a 2-goal cushion. But still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter.
Here's DeBow. That's Vergy posting in a real battle with Cornelia. Shot clock about to expire again, and credit the defense of University here. Now a couple of possessions here to start the fourth where LA hasn't really gotten a clean look before time expired.
And here we go on the counterattack.
Dunston moving in on the deal from Barron. LA looking to regroup. Here's Hooper. He'll pour it inside. Halleck, and an exclusion is called. So we'll go against Nick Bell. Power play here for University.
And that, again, Greg, that was set up by the counterattack. So good things happen when you get out in transition.
And a 3-goal lead here could be very difficult for LA given how this game has gone so far.
Yeah, and we're just under the 5-minute mark, so they would need to capitalize on almost every possession.
Cornelia on the skip. That is deflected away. Looks like University was looking for perhaps a tip out from Danner. Not the case.
Yeah, that ball sure got up quickly, and it hit right in front of Danner. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually got a piece of that, but the referees don't agree.
No instant replay here in water polo, and we'll go the other way. DeBow has a couple in this one. He'll move near side. Wojciechowski gives it back to DeBow. Offensive foul. Easy call there. Cornelia doing a push-up on Roberts, and he'll be sent off. 6-on-5. Big chance here for LA. In need of a goal. Roberts DeBow, they go around the way. Save. Barron knocks it down on the attempt in close from Wojciechowski.
Wojciechowski's, he needs to shoot that without faking, just a catch and shoot. He allowed McQuinn to get over, get his legs underneath him, and there was no way he was going to get that by him at that point. If he had let it rip before McQuinn got there, there might have been a chance.
Dunston. He goes bar down and out. Can't bury it. Danner controls. 3:43 to play, fourth quarter. Time running out on Los Angeles. In their first year in the National League, looking to advance to the semis. Olympic Club awaits the winner. Roberts gives a look. Entry inside, nearly kicked away, big turn, and official thinking penalty, goes exclusion instead on a nice turn from Jarrells, and the exclusion will go there against Cupido.
Well, LA needs to capitalize here if they want,
and they do. As you say, Dean, Roberts rips the net for another and makes us a one-goal game on the power play strike. 6-5 now, 3:18 to play.
No, we saw that on the other end where the defense, it looked like they were just sleeping and McQuinn wasn't ready. You know, we saw that with Danner and his defense when Irving let it rip earlier in third quarter. You gotta be ready right away. Teams are looking to score quickly on the power play advantage. You don't want to wait and let the defense get set.
And now defensive priority. A near takeaway there for LA. Instead of Irving, the skip, and they come right back. University slams it home, the fourth for Max Irving.
A good job by Hooper there, who almost lost the ball, kicked it over to Irving and took off inside, so that Irving's defender had to think about guarding Hooper, as Hooper had lost his man, and gave Irving the space he needed to put that home near side.
So LA gets one back, but then gives it right away in a two-goal deficit once more. Near takeaway there on the deal from DeBow. Wojciechowski will track it down with the shot clock to 6. He'll fire, and Barron there stops it near side.
There's a bit of youth and inexperience on taking that shot. He waited till the defender got on him, and he was up big early, but then he lost his legs and he shot when he came down.
Irving. Hooper now with 7 on the timer. Walks it in, and he is stopped right in front, but a loose ball. Halleck is there, and University will keep possession. Seemed to be a stop for LA, but they couldn't gather.
Nice offensive rebound there for Halleck. Able to utilize the clock here, take some time off, and get it down to around a minute and a half.
Yeah, under 2 to play, fourth quarter. Here's Stevenson.
They're going to play 5-on-5 with, looks like Roberts went early to the other end.
And now 2 more are heading down. That one's off the post.
And another rebound.
And University, even better than a goal. They're taking time off the clock here with an extended possession. And really 4-on-4 water polo here, but now re-entering the fray, Stevenson. Defenders giving chase. In close, cross cage, and Warren Snyder puts the capper on this one with 1:23 to play. University goes in front 8-5. LA will call for time. And they had tied this at 3. They had went ahead 4-3 in the third, but too much University here in the fourth. And what changed? Well, University decided to get out and swim a little bit, and that's opened some things up.
Yeah, and then that last possession there, they had three attempts at it, and it looked like LA just got tired on defense and didn't get back. Very, very tough, kind of discouraging when you turn away the shots, but they continue to get the rebound, and it's tough to play continual defense for that minute and a half or so.
So 8-5, the lead for University. They like their chances moving on to meet the Olympic Club in our first semifinal. And that is not going to be an easy matchup for the O Club. This is a talented University team. They bring some youth, but some experience as well as all the Olympians and the national teamers.
Yeah, and then you got obviously quite a bit of experience on Olympic Club. You have a four-time Olympian in Ryan Bailey, and we didn't see this morning Brian Alexander, who is an incredible 2-meter defender.
Roberts' shot there was stopped by Barron.
They got a wide open cage.
Goalie's out, and they'll bury it from about mid-pool. That's Blake Parrish, who we haven't seen much of today. He's able to connect there. And a 9-5 lead in University. This one just about done with under a minute to play.
And Greg, the score is really not indicative of how tightly contested this match was.
That's very true. This was a much closer game than what that score would indicate. You're exactly right. Now 9-5 in favor of University. So under 40 seconds to play. 4-goal lead here for University. Roberts is knocked down. And then dealt back out, and University can just take time off the clock here. And moving in, here's Irving. No need for another goal here. The damage has been done. And they will just sit on the ball here and let their shot clock expire and dump it aside. With now 3 seconds left, LA can put it in play, and that is all in this one. University will take it 9-5, defeating LA Athletic Club. And as we wrap things up in this one, our clean athlete player of the game, an easy choice, that man, Max Irving, with 4 goals to lead the USA University team. They're moving on to the semis. They'll meet the Olympic Club this afternoon. That'll do it for this game, and for my partner Dean Quintal, thanks for joining us. We'll have you back here tomorrow for some championship game action. In the meantime, we will step aside and return with more first-round action coming up shortly, as we'll be back here in Irvine. You're watching the National League Championship Tournament right here live on USA Water Polo TV.